It has been a week since Rush Limbaugh first called a law student derogatory names during his popular talk show. This morning, more advertisers are dropping out, and President Obama is weighing in. Mark Strassmann looks at the uproar that now threatens the future of a radio giant.
Double standard is alive and well.
Rush Limbaugh has apologized, but he's not backing down. Not when criticism comes from his favorite target, President Obama.
That the remarks that were made don't have any place in the public discourse.
The radio talk show kingpin made his remarks last week about Sandra Fluke, a Georgetown Law School student and advocate for contraception insurance.
It makes her a slut, right? Makes her a prostitute. She wants to be paid to have sex.
The president condemned Limbaugh's language as the father of two young girls.
I want them to be able to speak their mind in a civil and thoughtful way. And I don't want them attacked or called horrible names because they're being good citizens.
Limbaugh reacted angrily.
All of this is pure trumped up for politics purpose. Pure and simple. Everybody knows what I do here. Everybody knows how I do it.
A week later, both Limbaugh's comments and apology are the subject of public debate from sympathetic politicians.
I think the definition of hypocrisy is for Rush Limbaugh to have been called out, forced to apologize, and retract what it is that he said in exercising his First Amendment rights.
Good point, Rush.
To unforgiving late-night comics.
No, it's Rush Limbaugh. Is it particularly vile, Rush Limbaugh? Of course. That's like saying, yeah, this is a particularly pungent bucket of raw sewage mixed with rotting cow guts. And typhoid, he's a terrible person.
Twice since Saturday, Limbaugh has apologized to Fluke. But the backlash now buffets the bottom line of his talk radio empire. More than 15 million weekly listeners on nearly 600 stations.
It's all saving, no waiting.
Nearly 30 corporate sponsors now have pulled advertising from his show. At least 2 radio stations have dropped his program altogether.
They've decided they don't want you or your business anymore. So be it.
Social media has driven the backlash, like this Facebook campaign urging a boycott of Limbaugh's sponsors.
These Tea Party SOBs.
Limbaugh has faced backlash and boycott before, but not like this. The question is whether his show can survive the firestorm.
By using this kind of insulting language against a young woman that nobody had ever heard of, in a lot of people's eyes, he crossed the line, and that's why you see this huge backlash, including the advertisers who are now deserting his program.
On my radio show yesterday, I used vile and inappropriate language.
Last year, liberal commentator Ed Schultz used language identical to Limbaugh's, referring to a conservative female commentator.
Like this right-wing slut, what's her name, Laura Ingraham? Yeah, she's a talk slut.
But no other pundit has the audience or the power of Limbaugh.
Limbaugh is such a big moneymaker for so many radio stations that I don't think he's going to be brought down by this by any means.
And if his audience of self-described ditto heads continues tuning in, Limbaugh should survive this latest controversy. For CBS This Morning, I'm Mark Strassmann in Atlanta.